Love Jones. Lord knows I love me a Love Jones. Lorenz is almost old enough to be my daddy, but when I was a kid, I still knew how fine he was. So being that we're doing, paying homage to Love Jones, this is like a dream come true. I get to talk to Darius Love Hall, in my own way. So I'm gonna start for y'all. Last time I was here, I kind of like freestyled this. And this is my own rendition of a blues for Nina. Okay. Say, baby, you want to be my slave? You admit, boy, I'm the shit, boy, and you digging me like a grave. Now, you wonder, do they call me daughter to the spinning pulsar, or maybe queen of 10,000 moons, sister to the distant yet rising star? And you ask, is my name Yemiya? Oh, hell no. According to you, it's got to be Oshun. In fact, it's LaSpeaks volumes, but we won't get into that. Is that a smile you think you put on my face, child? Wide as a field of jasmine and clovers? Talk that talk, honey. And I mean walk that walk, money. You said I'm high on legs that'll spite Jehovah. Now who are you? You say it doesn't matter, but I heard they call you brother to the night, who's supposed to be the blues in my left eye, trying to become the funk in my right. Is that right? See, I see that you're no stranger to the tales of these thick thighs. An emphasis on how they saved lives, specifically the lives that I birthed between these thighs. You don't know the hurt between these thighs. Ran into plenty brothers of the night who have tried to get inside, but yet minimize me for the lies between mine. So what makes you so different? I see you, brother to the night. Slick mouth, full of no good intention. You want these thighs over your shoulders, but not to lift me from the burdens that I've been given. And I don't have to assume your favorite position, because the exhaustion, that rest in between these thighs already got me doing the bending. Honestly, I'm tired of the sugar honey iced tea. Because you love to shoot up the club, but you want to withdraw all responsibilities when it comes to me. It's obvious that carrying the weight of lies have never been your priority. But do you know what these thighs could do? Intertwine with a man with a mind. Intertwine with a man who purposely makes sure that his values align with mine. These thighs be poetry. These thighs be peace. These thighs be healing. So excuse me, Mr. Brother to the Night, who assumes he's the blues in my left thigh trying to become the funk in my right. You sure know how to funk some ish up, all right, okay? And I think that you're in the way of my husband, and I'm gonna need you to step aside, because like the brothers of the night before you, I think you're trying to play with me, and for that, I just don't have all the time. So is that all right? It's gonna have to be all right. Mr. Brother of the Night. Goodbye. That's my first one for y'all. I got a man in here that don't know he my man yet, but he been my man. Been as in past tense, been as in before, been as in I been knew when he didn't. which might make y'all think that I'm delusional, but I would like to think that this is a safe space, okay? Because that Ben presented right now, which sets the precedent for our future. And technically, if you wanted to evaluate my sanity for seeing things that aren't quite there yet, in the flesh, in the physical sense, call me a prophet. Not crazy, for believing in the way that God taught me to believe, by faith and not by sight, by following the gift given that we like to call this here intuition. And if you got close to me and you heard my stomach rumble, that's the intuition I'm talking about. But I will hope you don't call me gassy, because that's embarrassing. Call me intuitive. So goddamn intuitive. I know old girl couldn't have thought that he was hers, because the only way that would have been possible is if God created two of him, and he didn't, because he been my man. So much I think Jay-Z stole the blueprint from him, because he been my plan. See, I was told, you gotta claim what's yours. I gotta speak it out loud. I gotta be it as if it's the matter of fact right now. So other than having been his gift, his reason, his question, and his answer, I've been his wife. I've been the mother of his child. I've been the reason that y'all been lucky enough to see him smile. Sorry, not sorry, I've been that bit. So much I tagged him and he been it. Been my husband, been the father of my child, been the reason for this glow, this smile. I've just been waiting on him to get it. This love right here is God designed. It's been written. Call it manifest destiny. I've been his home. I've been his peace. And quite frankly, what's been for me will always be. So it don't matter where he's been, because it don't matter where I've been. As long as I know whose he is, I know exactly where I'm going with him, whenever I get him. So I wrote this series, and I'm on volumes 3 right now, but this is from my first volume. It's called Softing, and really it highlights my quest to find safe and soft spaces, you know, not just to be in my soft era, not to do nothing, but I think that as a Black woman, as, you know, the matriarch of healing in my family, I deserve softness, but it's hard to find. And it's hard to also get my male counterparts to be bought into the fact that they can be soft alongside me, you know, whether it's brothers, lovers, whatever. And just understanding the importance of being able to provide a Black woman who is known and stigmatized as being, you know, the angry Black woman or too loud and just too everything that's not invited in this world. So yeah, I wrote this series, and my last piece, Ben, was a part of that series as well. But this piece is called Behind the Scenes. I learned to stop going to you about what you do. In turn, I've learned that I have to go to God for you. For you, I'll do the work when you don't have the strength to. For you, I pray. You don't see me behind the scenes when I'm down on bended knees asking, Lord, please cast these demons away. Not yours, or not only yours, but mine. Because whenever your demons get out of line and collide with one of mine, I'll be ready to call out phase. I'll be ready to fight. For you, I have to check myself. Because attitude be on, I got time today. For you, I have to forgive to be forgiven. Definitely been repentant from the sins committed in omission, commission, and repetition. And in all your wrongdoing, I still want to earn you. I want your trust. So for you, I'll practice being diligent and disciplined. Even when I know it ain't happening with you, it has to reside in one of us. For you, I'll shut up. I don't have to tell you I know you're wrong when you know you're wrong. For you, I can be peace. I can move on. For you, I can be all things through Christ who strengthens me, because Lord knows I need it. Okay. You don't see me behind the scenes when I self-reflect. Understanding there are things I need to change to be better. You don't have to tell me that you aren't always pleased by the things you see from me, especially those things that have a result, that are a result of my lack of self-respect. Better yet, my own self-neglect. For you, I'll be silent. I'll keep the battles between us private, but publicly our love can be shown and on display, and we give them angles, baby. But never will it be all of us and we know it. For you, I'll listen. I know you want to be heard, and from me, you don't always need a word, because it's rare you express everything you fight with internally. I want you to confide in me. For you, I'll be your diary. I'll pay attention. For you, I'm submitting. You're the only one who can call me by my whole government name, and I get to act indifferent. But don't do too much, okay? We get it. We all know that tone when you mean business, and for you, I'm with it. You don't see me behind the scenes when I'm unpacking my trauma. When my only defense is to pretend that everything is okay because I cope like my mama. But respect to her, because I can name plenty of times that she's tried her best. I just don't want to pass it on the same. I got cycles to break, and for that I have no shame. But for you, I want to live. Horse and carriage, for you, I want one or possibly two badass kids, you know. For you, I just want to laugh. Be present and embrace all that we have. For you, I want to last. Not being held captive to our past. It's the work. It's the work behind the scenes that neither one of us get to see. And although I've said a lot of what I do is for you, honestly, all I do is to better me behind the scenes. Thank you.